SetPoint is on an important journey. The path we will take will make this company into a great company. Because we believe that empowering our people is the best way of investing in the future, we identified the need for a structured mentoring program. This will lead to improved staff development, which will also measure progress and results. This annual program will focus on leadership skills and will help retain talented staff within our group.
People very often ask, what is structured mentoring? And in a nutshell, it's a project-managed individual development program. It's driven by the needs of the mentee, it's driven by the strategic objectives of the business, and it's under the expert guidance of an experienced mentor.
For this year, the first year, we've selected 12 mentees. These are people who we feel we can invest time and resources in.
I find it very difficult at times, but personally I've grown a lot. I used to set goals, and I never achieved those. But now it was pushing me to pass what I was doing, and my goals, soft skills, I've achieved quite a lot.
We tried to get our meetings on time and meet each other as best as we could and make it productive. For me, it has helped in learning to know myself and what it is that I actually want. He's actually such a nice guy. Like yesterday, I had some issues with a customer. I found him and he gave me a bit of advice, and he helped me out with some things, and I never had that with him before.
For me, the two major things that contribute to the success of the mentee in this program is commitment and time. And therefore I felt that it is imperative for line managers and also divisional managers to give mentees a lot of support. I've gained a lot from her expertise. She was also able to arrange meetings with experts in our field, and also she was able to teach me about the culture of SetPoint.
It was nice having someone that I can't say she's in a different field from I am. She's in HR, and but I think the relationship went quite well. The way we actually got on with each other, and also I felt quite comfortable with her, and I think that's quite important. Especially, I felt I could be honest, and when you're honest, normally someone else is better in pointing out your weaknesses and your strengths. So that worked for me. And the part that I felt difficult was, of course, when you choose the competency, and normally you're not that good in that area because you're uncomfortable with it.
When it comes to my mentor, I think she was very good. The challenge I had was the age difference between the two of us, because of age I had to treat her with respect, and I'm one person that's, when it comes to elders, even sometimes when I don't get to agree with them, I'll just step backwards a bit.
I also think the knowledge sharing between divisions, I think the knowledge sharing is very free, because people realize we're all working towards a SetPoint goal, not a weight check or a SetPoint labs. I mean, we're all working together. Especially Telma, especially SetPoint labs, they've been very willing to share a lot in terms of their whole quality manual. I really appreciate that, as well as the MD of the SetPoint labs and the quality manager, which is Telma, coming down and doing an internal audit, taking time to do that. I really appreciate the effort that they have put in so far to help me to get to this point.
Coming to the mentor programs almost made me feel like, gosh, there's a SetPoint family out there. I mean, getting to know everyone around here, I mean, that relationship's not going to go away, and it's really nice to feel part of it. I found them more than willing to share their knowledge or the experiences, whatever they can to help you in the process. They've been very giving.
Stephen has been allocated to me as my mentor for this year's program, and I've brought him out here. He can gain valuable business insight from the process we go through in getting a hot air balloon into the sky. So if one breaks, I've got the backup.
Not actually that nervous, I must say. I was probably more nervous, the days before.
Where we landed in the strawberry field, we didn't know it was a strawberry field.
The landing was very smooth. We only bounced about 10 times.
The MAD project is a task that comes from the mentorship program, and we have to do either a company-based or a community-based project that raises funds, and we have to develop something or give something back, either to the company or the community. But we've chosen to give it back to the community.
The reason why here is to make a difference as part of our mentorship program, to bring in computer literate to learners. That will make a big difference to them, as most of them have never been exposed to a computer before.
People are not necessarily interested in academic issues, they want to be empowered on skills. When they come here, they ask for computer literacy, they ask for skills.
What she said is she was working last year and then she was due for promotion, and then when they looked at her CV, she didn't have computers, and then she didn't get the position.
She wants to do the banking transactions for herself. She wants to be educationally independent.
Because he's now using a wheelchair, he won't be able to do any other work. A computer will be the most preferable work.
My learners now will be able, after completing the matric, to come here to study computer.
When we came to the school to assess the other needs, we found out that there is a facilitator for sewing, and there are learners that are interested in doing sewing, because not everyone wants to do computer. So when we saw that need and we had raised enough funds for the school, we decided to supply sewing machines as well. So we're supplying 10 sewing machines and 5 overlockers, and we're very proud of ourselves.
Thank you very much to our sponsor, Set Point. They are actually the people who made this gathering possible. We consider ourselves very lucky because today we can safely say we are going to have our computer lab center fully equipped with 20 brand new computers.
Remember the mentees and remember this moment, because if they can do it, so can you. You can make a wonderful difference. And what it takes is passion, because that's what made this project a success. Our mentees found a passion.
It's on days like this that we feel good to be a South African. So we want to thank you from the bottom of our heart. I don't know you understand the vastness of what you are doing.
When you see me, you don't see me, you see Tutomfundo. I am proud to be Tutomfundo. I am Tutomfundo.
Yeah, I appreciate your help, guys. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. May God bless.
I'll start with Graham initially, in my very first sort of meeting with Graham, and his expectations of the program for yourselves at that point in time was to identify, develop and retain talent within the group and to develop succession plans as required for the future. And Margie's one in particular I found very interesting and exciting to read back on, which was to build an organisation with a confident, learning for life mentality and to raise confidence and a sense of fulfillment and ability to add value. you are all winners because you have significantly made a difference to a lot of people's lives. You have irreversibly improved some other people's lives who would not be better off with it if it hadn't been for your input. So well done. You guys deserve a big round of applause for yourselves. Okay.
You guys have changed considerably over the last year. I think every single one of you has turned out to be more confident. Every single person who stays with us is going to go on this program. We just had to start with someone. So there's no favoritism. But I think we started with the right bunch. The big thing was what you got out of it for yourself. It wasn't a condition of service. No one failed. You all passed by miles.
The mentee that we've seen over the course of the program showing a significant improvement and growth as an individual through the program, and that goes to
Lorata.
This award goes to either mentor or mentee who's identified either a significant gap in the organisation, process, any value add through going through the program that would make a significant difference to the company's bottom line. Okay. The Going the Extra Mile award goes to, again, either a mentor or mentee that shows beyond expected commitment to the program. So they inspired the group, they added value. The Partnership award goes to the partnership that from the beginning just hit it off. You know, that magic that was there and mutually supported each other.
Mentor of the Year.
They gave as a mentor not only to their mentee, but also to the bigger group.
The last of the awards goes to Mentee of the Year.
For this particular award, we look at how they embrace the opportunity to develop competencies and how they've improved in those competencies, how they have achieved their goals. We have to acknowledge one person that stood out as our Mentee of the Year, being
Azibela.
I believe we have many opportunities to add value and to transform people's lives. Whether be it in a small token of gratitude, a large scale, or a life-changing moment. As the son of the soil and the former president of South Africa, Mr. Nelson Mandela would say, I quote, "Through compassion and caring, we create hope."